So this is our statement of a bipartite graph. A graph is said to be bipartite. To put it in a simple notion, a graph is said to be bipartite if and only if its cycle of even length. So as I told in the previous video, we have made into two steps. We are going to assume the left hand side is true. That is, let's suppose my G is bipartite. So what do I have to prove? It has a cycle which is of even length. So from my assumption or the given statement, let's see what all we are going to analyze it. The moment I say my given graph is a bipartite graph, it implies my vertex set V is partitioned into two subsets V1 and V2 such that there is a line joining from V1 to V2. Let me consider there exists a set of all vertices such that V0, V1, etc. up to Vn. So if I am going to say set of all vertices, because it is a bipartite graph, it is happened to have like this, etc. If I say V0 is a vertex in a vertex subset V1, then V1 will be a vertex in a vertex subset V2. So there is a possibility. It is all about a condition. Because it is a bipartite graph, there should be a edge joining from the vertex V1 subset to a vertex V2 subset. Only then it is said to be a bipartite graph. So we are given a bipartite graph. So this possibility is always true. For the set of vertices V0, V1, V2, etc. Vn partition into a subset V1 to V2 may be of the form of an edge V0, point V0 to V1, V1 to V2, V2 to V3, V3 to V4, and etc. It goes to the nth point, okay, wherever I am going to end up with. So this is always possible. So how are we going to take up the theorem? Let me say wherever I am going to end up with. So my edges will continue in such a way, one end of the edge in the V1 subset and the other end of this edge is going to be in V2 subset. When this is going to continue as such, what are we going to prove it? We are going to prove when this graph G is going to be a bipartite graph contains a cycle, then such a cycle will be only of an even length. So they say when you have a bipartite graph like this, if this bipartite graph is found to have a cycle, only when this is going to be a cycle, the result will be like this. This is going to be true. So I am given a bipartite graph by the definition. Suppose if this bipartite graph contains a cycle, how do we define it as a cycle? Cycle means wherever it starts, it has to come to a same point as an end. So when I say V0 to V1, V1 to V2, V2 to V3, etc., it comes back to the same point. So now what happens? It comes back to the same point. Wherever it starts is going to end up the same. So that means my V0 is equal to Vn. So this is going to be given to me along with the statement of a bipartite graph. The question is, when a graph is bipartite, if it is going to contain a cycle, then I have to prove the length is even. So let me say I am given a graph G which is bipartite having a cycle in it, V0, V1, etc. is equal to V0, is going to have a length, say n. The length of the cycle is n. Now I have to prove this length is going to be an even number. So how are we going to prove it is an even number? Very simple. From the figure you see, the length is going to be even obvious, because I can see on figuring out any bipartite graph that is found to have a cycle, if from V0, V1, etc. Vn, we are able to visualize all my V0, V2, V4, etc. Say V0 is equal to V0 belongs to a vertex set, say V1. Likewise, my V1, V3, V5 vertices, etc. belongs to V2. Now I have to see I have even numbers. See, if I have to count the length starting from V0 going to V1 coming to V2 then to V3. If I'm going to count how many edge, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. So wherever I go out, I come back. When I return to the same vertex, the length becomes even. That is, if at all we can have a quick check. Starting from the vertex at V1 going to a vertex at V2, it has got a odd length. See, it is from vertex at V1 to V2, it is of only one length. Going to vertex at V2 to V1, it has got two edges. The length is even. So again, from the next vertex, the length becomes odd number. When it returns back to the vertex at V1, it becomes even length. So what is our conclusion? Because it is a cycle, it has to come back to the vertex at V1. Obviously, the length value, the number is going to be an even integer. Therefore, whatever the length, number of edges it presents, if it is going to be a cycle in a bipartite graph, when it comes back to the place wherever it starts, it occurs, it ends up only in even quantity. Hence, we conclude that this is true only in a bipartite graph. That is, we cannot generalize for an ordinary graph, but when it is going to be an bipartite graph, wherever it starts, it comes back to the same point. If it is going to contain a cycle, when we count the number of edges in this point, wherever it starts coming back to the same, the length of it, that end value is found to be a cycle. So hence we conclude that in short, if it is a given graph is a bipartite graph, then we always find the end value, which is going to be the length of the cycle, is going to be an even integer. So this completes the first part of the proof. So in tomorrow's class, we can continue with the second part.